Hi guys, today we're going to be practicing using context clues. What are context clues? Sometimes as you read, you may come across an unfamiliar word or phrase that you don't understand. You can often determine the meaning of the unfamiliar word by analyzing the words and sentences around it. As readers, we are word detectives and must solve the mystery, the definition, or meaning of the words. Please copy the following definition into your notebook. Context clues are the little hints the author leaves for the reader to use to figure out the meaning of unknown words and phrases. There are 4 major types of context clues. What are they? The 4 different types of context clues are definition, example, comparison, and contrast. The author will give you signal words to help you determine what type of context clue is being used. For example, if a definition is being used, some common signal words are is, or, which is, or means. If the author is providing you with an example of the word, they may use signal words such as for example, for instance, or such as. Authors may also give you a comparison by comparing one thing to another. Some clue words to signal that are like, similar, also, and as well. The final type of context clue that we're going to review today is a contrast. The author may contrast one thing as opposed to another. Some signal words the author may use are but, or, yet, in spite of, however, whereas, or although. It's important as you read that you look out for the 4 different types of context clues. Why don't we practice? We are going to read the following paragraph. You will notice that there are 4 words that have been underlined. We need to use context clues in order to figure out the definitions of these words. Copy the following chart into your notebook. Write down the 4 unknown words. The words we're going to be looking for are Doppler radar, vortex, simultaneously susceptible. Your job is to figure out the definition and the type of context clues the authors are leaving to help you figure it out. Let's read the paragraph together. Before they strike land, tornadoes can often be detected by Doppler radar, an electronic system that measures wind speeds. A tornado begins when a wind system forms a huge vortex. This formation is similar to water swirling toward a drain. This condition may trigger multiple tornadoes, which may occur simultaneously, or one after the other. Whereas many regions are fairly safe from tornadoes, others are susceptible to them. Let's look at the first word we need to figure out. The first word is Doppler radar. Doppler radar was found in the very first sentence. Let's reread it. Before they strike land, tornadoes can often be detected, that's a clue word, by Doppler radar, an electronic system that measures wind speeds. I noticed the author went ahead and gave me a definition of the word. Doppler radar is an electronic device that measures wind speed. The type of context clue was a definition. Some clue words I used were detected or measures. Let's do one more together. The word we're trying to find is vortex. A tornado begins when a wind system forms a huge vortex. I think I need to read the second sentence to help me get some more clues. This formation is similar to water swirling towards a drain. The key word here is similar. I'm noticing that the author is comparing the wind system that's being formed to water swirling towards a drain. Just like water swirls, I think the huge vortex may be swirling winds. Let's see if that makes sense. A tornado begins when a wind system forms a huge system of swirling winds. This formation is similar to water swirling towards a drain. The definition of the word vortex is swirling winds. I think the type of context clue was a comparison, by giving the comparison of water swirling towards a drain. Why don't you try the next 2 on your own? Don't forget to try to figure out the type of context clues that the author is using to help you out. Complete it in the chart. Simultaneous means occurring one after the other or at the same time or pace. The type of context clue was a definition, or one after the other. The last word you were asked to find was susceptible. The definition is prone to danger. The type of clue was a contrast, whereas many regions are safe. Were you able to find the definition of the unknown words using context clues? Answer the following in your notebook. What are the different types of context clues that we learned about today? What steps do we take to determine the definition of an unfamiliar word? Explain. Thanks for visiting with me, and don't forget to use context clues when reading.